What's up guys, it's Bones, and today I'm going to be replacing my Renthal rubber on my Roland Sands grips. Alright guys, we're going to be learning this together because I've never done this before, but I figured I'd make a video. Hopefully this helps you out. We got to replace the grips on this motorcycle. The rubber's just kind of worn out. You don't have to replace the whole grip. All you got to do is replace the Renthal rubber part. Hopefully it's not too big of a process. Let's do it. So these grips have about 20,000 miles on it, and I figured it's just time to replace them. They're not the worst grips I've seen, but it's just time to replace it, especially for the cost of it. I figured it might as well just give some new life into these grips. The actual grips by Roland Sands have been amazing themselves, but the Renthal rubber, which is meant to be replaced, it's just time to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is try to remove this grip itself. I'm just going to use a side cutter here and start the process. I don't think this should be too difficult at all. Well, the first one came off extremely easy. I don't think this one's going to be any more difficult. All I did was peel it back, snip there. You saw how easy it was. I don't think you guys are going to have a problem with that because I sure didn't. So here we go on the second one. As you see, I just snipped it, and now I'm just going to tear it from there, because you're not going to reuse these grips for anything. So pretty quick and easy there. I'm imagining putting them on is going to be a little bit more work because you're going to have to use some elbow grease, but let's hop on to the next part. All right, next guys, we're just going to take our new piece of rubber, and from the instructions it just says we slide it on through the end. I'm going to use a little bit of soapy water on the inside to help maybe like slide it on through. So here we go. Let's do it. I got it almost all the way on there, but I'm just going to take a little bit of soap and water here and stick here on the ends to help maybe slide this on a little easier. Just kind of maybe a pro tip for you guys. The hardest part is actually keeping the grip while we slide it on here. Okay, a little elbow grease on here. Not bad. So we got the first grip put on there. As you can see, as I was doing it, I had to use this rag to give me some extra grip on the grip to pull back on, and that helped out quite a bit. Not too terribly difficult to put it on. It does take a little bit of elbow grease. You gotta use some muscle to pull it on through there, but let's get on to the second one and finish this process up. All right, second one's on there. Overall, I would say it's a pretty smooth process. It doesn't require a lot of skill, it just requires a little bit of muscle to slide it over and get it in the position you want. Once you have it there, you can kind of position it however you'd like. I like having the Renthal logo facing me while I'm riding, so that's just a personal preference. All right, that wraps this up. Actually, it wasn't too bad of a process doing it. Probably takes about 20 minutes if you were just to set your mind to it. Removing the grips, super easy. Putting the new ones on, just required a little bit of muscle, you know, and using a little bit of soapy water, you know, like to put it on helps out. A pro tip maybe for this would be like, get it over the end to start out with, and then kind of put some of the soapy water just a little bit on the inside, and then you'll be able to slide the rest of your grip on there. You know, it was my first time trying this here. Hopefully this helps you guys out. If you like this type of content, maybe consider subscribing.